Oh yeah, man, we're about to change all this right here. I'm getting rid of all this shish. We're about to fix this right here. What is good, everybody? Today, we're going to be taking this area right here, man. I've been wanting to do it for a little bit now, and yesterday kind of reminded me of it because I had my kids in here, and we were all playing up here and everything like that, and so you'll notice that some things are kind of a bit awry, like, you know, this, I know this Seth Rollins, I say, oh, it's all out of awry, whatever, it's just a leaned over Seth Rollins, but you'll notice, like, these figures are pushed back. They're supposed to be kind of like this, where they're more up front, but you'll see that a lot of stuff's, like, pushed in and everything like that, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've touched on this. I want to go to Target, and I just want to fix up this entire area. I want to fix this because I've had a few pieces here that I've wanted to fix around, and I haven't had an opportunity pretty much because I'm running so rampant nowadays, which I'm extremely blessed and love every single day of. That's just the chaos of life, man. I absolutely love it. But let's take these right here. I need two of these. I want to take one of these. And I thought about just getting the ones with two here, you know, like a square here, a square here, and putting it here. But I don't know. Now, the more I think about it, I think I want to get a 4, like a 2x2 or a 4 square one right here, right? So the 1, 2, 3, 4, get another one of those, put it right here, right next to this one, and then buy a second one of these, identical to this one, and go on this side and put it over here. First of all, that would allow me to put all these boxes right here, these figures right here. It would allow me to put those in here. I am going to have to find a spot for these extra pieces and stuff. I don't really have that right now, but going to be able to put those figures in these shelving units that we're going to go buy. So we're going to buy 2 of those. That's the plan, at least. I can take this Defining Moments set. I can take some of these men on card figures. Even all these figures right here in the middle of the room, I have all these men on card sets and stuff that I want to take, and I can put them up right there so they won't be in the middle of the room. I'll get into what this was supposed to be in just a moment. But the plan is once I get those shelving units back here and I put one over there and one over there, then I'll be able to come in with these shelving things right here. So I do have, I think, 4 of these. Yeah, I have 4 of these. And we can take these and we can put them on top, just like the Bobby Lashley's and the Bret Harts and all this right here. On this side, we have the Undertakers. I'll be able to put these right here, and they'll be side by side. And then I can come on this side, do the same thing. So I'd have, you know, put that right there, put another one right there, and then I can stack up and put more of the figures on display that are in a box over there, so I don't have all these figures that I want to display and have this, you know, have everything out. Well, I'll be able to do that. That'll actually be something that'll be accomplished, so that'll help out a bunch. I think I got these on Amazon, and they're great risers or whatever. I think they're supposed to be spice racks, but they're great risers for your collection. You can see here that you can really display everything, like, together, and I think that looks good. This up here is kind of a mess. Some of these figures are missing. This top part, I really would, in an ideal world, like to put 2 more shelves right here and put figures here, but I didn't want to cover up that MDT LED sign, but I kind of am doing that anyway, so I'm probably just going to leave this. This is kind of where extra figures go when I have nowhere else to put them. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but we'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. The first thing we have to do is go over to Target and buy 2 of those daggum shelf things. I think these are from Target. I'll have to build those up, put those in their spots, and then we can fill in the gaps and everything like that. But today, this video is more of just going to be kind of a vlog style deal where I take it and fix up my collection and just bring you guys on the adventure with me. So let's get the hell out of here and go to Target. All right, we're here at Target, and I know this isn't the shelving, but I had to take a look anyway. You know what I mean? We have Elite 111, Finn Balor. We have a top picks, Cody, which is cool. We're going to clean up the area a little bit because it's a disaster in here, man. We have top picks, Rock over here, which is interesting, but nothing too crazy or immaculate, but they have some decent items, you know, a little bit. It just always looks like trash in here. Like they have stuff piled up everywhere in here. And, you know, I always like to pick up the area. Leave it better than you found it, you know what I mean? Seth Rollins right there. I'll put him over here, I guess. And then, you know, everything else is kind of out of whack, but all the same shish, man. All the same shish. Check this out right here. My son collects these little, like, battle things. Super Sonic versus Super Shadow. That's immaculate. This is one of the sickest things I've ever seen. That is so badass. But I'm not grabbing it, but I want to show it anyway because it's sick as hell. That's so sick. All right, let's go look at shelves. All right, man, we're here in the shelves. I think this is the one I need right there. I think that is it. Hopefully. What's really going to bother me, though, is if they're different thicknesses. If this is a different thickness than what I have at home, I'm going to be pissed off. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully all of them are the exact same width, and that won't, you know, bother me. Because if it's not, it's going to bother me. But all right, man, we need 2 of these. They have 2 in stock. I checked online beforehand, but you know that doesn't mean much these days. Okay, they have 2 of them. We're getting these 2, and we're rolling out of here. Since I decided to do this really early in the morning, I'm getting Hardee's for breakfast. Elite breakfast selection, by the way. Elite selection. Been eating this since I was a kid for breakfast. It's elite selection, man. The breakfast biscuits are undefeated. All right, man, we're back home, and now it is time to build these things, and then we're going to go over here, and we're going to make it happen. So I'm not going to let you sit through that. The next time you see me, these will be built, and you get to skip all the damn boring building this stuff part. So I'll see you on the other side. All right, man, I built one of them, and it's clear as day that the outer is way thicker than the other over there, man. Look at this right here. It's clearly thicker than that one over there, and I think we've run into an issue, man. This one's bigger. I mean, it's clearly taller. This one comes up to like mid-thigh on me right here. This is no good. This isn't good, man. Because now when I put it over here, that one over there is going to come up to like here or something like that, which is not ideal because now I feel like it's going to have to go on the inside, right? Those 2 that I just bought are going to have to go here right beside them, and then the other 2 are going to have to go on the outside, I think. That way you get kind of like an AT&T sort of pyramid deal where it goes from the tallest to the second tallest to the shortest. That's what I'm thinking there. That really bums me out. I really wanted it to be straight across. So now I might have messed up, man. I might have bit off more than I could freaking chew. Yeah, man. What an absolute idiot. Look at this right here. Clearly too tall. I mean, it is. Oh, man. What are we doing? What in the hell are we doing, man? Now I've got to right the ship now. Now, again, this is going to have to come here. These are also wider than these now. What an absolute disaster. I thought this would be just something simple and clean. I thought what I was buying is identical to this right here. It's clearly too big, and now we have all kinds of issues. God in heaven. Well, now I got to build the second one, and then I'll line it up, and then we'll see. I got to move a lot of stuff. This just went from being just a simple and easy. This is what happens when you try to do things spur of the moment. You don't have the best plan, but to be fair, I thought it would be identical to this. I thought these would be identical to this. It's way bigger. It's way damn bigger. I mean, good Lord. Because now you see you have even more issues than you thought. Because when I put this, you'd say, oh, okay, well, just do it. Just put this there and then put that there. But then now the issue that you're going to have is when this is right there, it's going to clearly run into these AEW men on card figures. And that is going to mess up the entire flow of it, man. We have just messed the hell up. We've messed up, man. We have royally screwed up the plan here because now I know for a fact when I slide this into position, it is not going to go under that lip. If it went under that lip right there, it might be salvageable, but then once you put these spice racks, when you have these spice racks right here, and you put this on top of here, it's clearly going to block these almost fully, or not almost fully, but it's going to cover up a lot of them. And I know it's covering up some of them. I guess if it covered up to here, it wouldn't be the biggest deal, but I don't know, man. We're just going to have to look at it. I'm going to shut the hell up. We got a lot of work to do, man. I'll update you in a minute. So here's our update, man. So yeah, the AEW chase figures right here, they were too tall. They don't go behind here correctly. So if you have this and you stand this up, you'll see there that it will not go up under there. Really unfortunate. If they didn't have the protectors on there, they would fit. And I don't know, I feel like it'll actually look better now. And it looks really, it's actually kind of a clean aesthetic. If you stand back, you can kind of see what I'm talking about up next to it. I don't like that they're not the same width, though. That's all the way against the wall. And you get this little lip here. Not the biggest deal of all time, but it certainly is adding something to it. I don't know. I think that it will work out, though. Remember, I was concerned about the thickness. I think it will look okay once we get it. As long as I keep these on the insides, it'll kind of give it the same, sort of proportions on both sides. So I don't know, but I don't know, man. Lots of work to do here. We got to figure this out, though. All right, man, and here it is in its current state. All right, it's not perfect by any stretch, but I kind of mess around with it. You know what I'm saying? I do have the rug right here, the carpet, whatever you want to say. I guess it's a rug. It's not a carpet. That's the carpet. That's the rug. But the rug does go underneath there. It kind of holds it in place too because it gets moved around a lot. So now that I have those sitting on top of there, it shouldn't move, which is nice. But I don't hate it. It kind of looks like it's built into the wall a little bit. And I'll take you through what we've done here so you can see exactly. But we do have a few, I filled in all the men on card figures behind in these shelves here. I did line up these figures on top, and I'll take you through that in just a moment. But here I did clean this area up. I didn't put everything there, but I was missing some figures. I put them back in their places, and now this is kind of just a placeholder for now. Anytime I get new figures and I really don't have a new spot to put them at the moment, this is kind of where I put them for kind of a placeholder. And low-key, I might hang the MDT a little high, like just, you know what I'm saying, nail it in the wall right there so it sits up higher, and then maybe it'll be able to be turned on. At first, I wasn't going to, mount it, but now that I have this stuff in front of it, maybe that's something I can look into. But if we take us lower, I did just kind of set up some Seth Rollins figures right here because obviously there's no more room on the Seth Rollins shelf right there. And then coming below, we still have the TMNT figures, just kind of chilling there. Still don't have the Xavier Woods. If I get the Xavier Woods, maybe make an adjustment there. And at the bottom, we just have here. And then I just have the Coliseum collection across here. Continued it on that side. It's just any mid-on-card figures or extra figures there. I also added these Cody Rhodes figures down here because there's no other spots. And then we just have some other figures on display up here. And I don't really care, like, I don't hate it. It's not ideal, but I don't really care for it. Or, it doesn't bother me as much because I can put some figures there, and I guess if I ran out of more room, I could slide it down, add another figure, stuff like that, so that kind of gives me more display room or whatever. So that was kind of cool. I like that idea. I didn't really think about that until moving around everything, but you can kind of see the depth there. We did move that. One thing I am going to have to figure out, though, is you'll notice there's no AEW figures back here, which does mean that I'm going to have to move those. And since those aren't there, I think I need to move all of them. I'll probably move all of them to the other room. It just makes the most sense. And I can get in there and kind of play around with that display, and then maybe we'll make some adjustments, maybe move some other stuff in here, all that different stuff. I do have some figures that are missing in holes. You'll see a hole here, a hole here. There's holes in the wall because I have a lot of figures downstairs for the horror setups for the month of October, so we got to get that figured out. But I did move the Undertakers, got those set up right here. I have 3 of those shelves here, and then I have 1 additional. I think I'm going to have to buy another one of those for each side, so there'll be 2 there. Come over here, and you'll have another one on that side. That way you can continue, kind of, I don't want it to just put some figures there because it won't fill it up completely, so I'm leaving it blank for now. But here's a shot. You have, like, the Batistas, and then it goes into the Bobby Lashley's, into the Shinsuke Nakamura's, into the Bret Hart's, into the Razor/Scott Hall's, and then we finish it up with Kevin Nash and Diesel. And then on the other side, we do have the Undertakers, and they feed into the Mankind's. I was going to put the Kanes here, and I still might, but I felt like Mankind could kind of go similar to Undertaker there. But I think that Undertaker and Kane would make for a better spot, but I don't know where all of my Kanes are. They're in a different section anyway, so we'll figure that out when we cross it. But I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It took me a lot longer than I expected, but when you stand back here and you look at it, it looks a lot better. And this will allow me for when I get newer figures or any new stuff comes in, I'll actually have a proper place to put an extra figure over there or, some loose display pieces and stuff like that. So that's kind of what makes me excited about it is because I'll be able to actually set things up as it comes in. But I do need to organize it a little bit more. It's not perfect, but I think for the time being it worked out. And I don't really mind the indentions as much as I would. And the thickness, it works out because I have it in between each side. So I think everything worked out, man. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. A little bit of a weird one. Just wanted to update you on sort of my WWE action figure display and this kind of, makeshift video that we have going on here. Kind of a vlog / thrown together deal, but I think it looks good. I'm glad that I was going to do this today anyway. Figured make it into a video. Why not? And now you can give me ideas, but it's kind of therapeutic to get in here and kind of clean up, make sure everything looks nice, and you can kind of put everything in order. But anyways, man, I think that's going to pretty much wrap up the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'd love to know all of your thoughts on all this stuff down in the comment section below. Leave me, what you think. You think it looks bummy? Let me know down in the comment section below. I really do wish I had a full Men on Card Ultimate Edition set, but that kind of fell off the rails, and then other priorities take over. You got more and more stuff to review. And, things happen, man, so that is what it is. I'm getting the hell out, man. I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Huge shout out to our Patreon members, man. Appreciate you fellas. Thank you guys so very much for your continued support, as always. But I am getting out of here, man. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed one, and I'll catch you guys later.